Hi, I'm Ann from Mercer County, and we're going to be doing more exercise today. Now, you've all been bent over your computers while we've been home, and your shoulders and your back sometimes gets a little cranky with doing that, so we're going to do some upper body exercises to help with that. And we'll start with just getting your shoulders up to your ears, letting them go. Up to your ears again and letting them go. And then let's take a breath to just explore breathing while we're exercising. So breathe in, let your diaphragm expand, your ribs expand. Then breathe out, let the air out through your nose. So as we do the exercises, you do the breath work along with the exercise. Let's start with some shoulder rolls. So up towards your ears, around and back. Just lift your arms. Now breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you come back. So it's in, exhale. Big inhale and exhale. When you're down, stop there because we're going to go the other way. So back, your shoulder blades come together, breathing in, forward, exhaling. So inhaling and up, exhaling and down. Inhaling up, and just notice how your shoulders feel. And when they're down, your hands are down, you're relaxed. You don't want your shoulders to be tense while you're working on the computer. You may not even notice how you're tensing up, but you will feel it afterwards. It'll bother you. Let's just raise our right arm and lean over slightly. And do the same with the left arm and lean over slightly. Now take your right arm. We're going to breathe in as we do a circle. So breathing in, back, down. So inhale, back and down. Breathing in and down. Once more, just notice how your shoulder feels. Is the other shoulder relaxed as you're doing this? When we get down, let's pause because we're going to do it the other way. So going back and around. So this is a slightly different feel. So breathe in, around and over. Okay, this is the last one. Now the other side. First we're going to go forward, breathing in, around and back. So forward, breathing in. And the whole time you're sitting up straight and your shoulders are relaxed. And your arm is relaxed too, it's not stiff. It's just relaxed arm. You just feel all the work that's going on this side of the body. One more, breathe in. And then pause as you come around because we're going to go backwards and around. It's almost like you were swimming with this stroke. Back and around. Exercising that shoulder. And another circle. And let's take our hands and move forward on your chair a little bit and interlace your fingers behind your back. So this will let you push down on your fingers and open up your chest. So notice how your shoulder blades are coming together. So you can either look up if you want, or you can look straight ahead. So you're opening up your chest. And then take your hands out, and we'll do the opposite. So you're closing your chest. You're pulling in. Pull in your navel back towards your backbone. And let your shoulders broaden in the back. So let's put our hands behind. You don't have to clasp them together. Just put them behind and open your chest. See how your shoulder blades come together. And then round and go forward. Pulling in your diaphragm. So open up as you breathe in a big breath in. and then close. And open. And exhale. Round it. And open again. And exhale. Okay, now let's try some movement with our elbows. Take your left elbow in front of your face, and then take your right hand, clasp your elbow, and pull it toward the opposite shoulder. So both shoulders are relaxed. Notice how that feels. Then take your right hand, same thing, left hand, and pull it towards your left shoulder. Here you get a different feeling in your shoulders when you do that. So let's do it on the left side again. Just feel the resistance in your shoulder as you do that. And remember, if anything hurts, you don't do it. Pull it toward your shoulder. Okay, we'll do one more of those, first on this side, and down, then on that side. Now let's put our hands behind our head. Sit up straight as you do this and feel your shoulders relaxed. I'm just going to bend over to the right. Breathe in as you come up. Bend to the left. Exhale. Inhale as you come up. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feel that stretch under your arm, under the left arm as you lean right, under the right arm as you lean left. Do that a couple more times. And then to do this a little differently, you can take your left elbow and point it toward your right knee. Come back up, breathing in, make sure your shoulder blades are pushing back. Get your right elbow toward your left knee. Coming up again, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we go over. Come back up and go over. And we'll do it once more. So first leaning over to the right, feeling that big stretch, then leaning over to the left. And then just open your arms wide and let them come down. And let your hands go out to the side. We're going to first just twirl around your wrists. Now feel your shoulders relaxing as you're doing that. You don't want to stiffen up here. Let your hands come up and down. Up and down. Then clasp your hands, place your fists, and open. Again, keep your shoulders relaxed. Open and close, either as slowly as you want or as fast as you want. And then relax. Relax your shoulders, roll them around again. And let your arms go out again. And this time we're going to twist. So twist, twist back, twist forward, twist back, twist forward, twist back. And notice how your shoulder blades are coming together as you do that. You're not slumped over, you're straight up. Twist and twist. And then let them all relax. And again, roll your shoulders in between whatever you're doing. Okay, this is kind of an isometric thing. Take your two hands, put them together like this. Take your elbows out and push as hard as you can. And then take your hands and put them together like this and pull as hard as you can. So you're pushing, and you can feel what's happening in your arms as you're pushing. And then you're pulling as hard as you can. And you're pushing, and you're pulling. And pushing, and pulling. And then just relax everything and swing your arms from side to side. This is a good in-between movement, because then you really can feel relaxed as you're swinging your arms. Okay, sometimes we like to use weights, so I'm going to show you some different weights. These are hand weights, they're just a pound. And so if you like to walk as your exercise, you can hold these or something like this and walk along. And usually you can swing your arms back and forth. And this gives a little bit of extra weight to your arms. So you're doing a little bit more work as you do this. If you don't have those weights, you can use a can of whatever. This is 15.2 ounces, so it's almost a pound. So you could walk with this. Outdoors that might look a little silly, but indoors you can do that. Then the other weights I have, these are 3-pound weights. So these I use to do a little weight work, so sitting up straight and holding them here. You can lift up one at a time. Just lift it up in the air, let it come down. And lift it up in the air and let it come down. And lift it up. And these weights are designed for this purpose, so probably you don't want a 3-pound can to lift up. It might fall on your head. So this is easy enough. Now I also have 5-pound weights and 7-pound weights, but actually I've not progressed much beyond 3-pound weights. My arms are not that strong, but I want to keep them as strong as I can. So this is pretty easy up and down. Then you can do the bicep curl, so you take the weight in your hand and you just curl it up. So this is just up and down. So you can do it on one side, you can do it on the other side, or you can do it on both sides. So that's another simple weight. And you can vary this, go out and in, whatever you can do. And remember, you don't want to do anything that's too difficult or painful. You can also lean forward, hold your weights out, and bring them back. So that's a sideways motion. Okay, so that's some weight work. Also, in the library we do some stretching. And these are the kinds of stretch bands that we use. And we have some that are very simple, like this one. It's really simple to use. You stretch and it's just so easy. So we start with those. And then we have a little more difficult, so as you stretch with this one, you feel it a little more in your arms. And then we have the most difficult. This is a lot harder. And I have another one that's even harder, but I don't use that. If you don't have one of these around the house, you just might use this, which is just along anything. It could be a belt, it could be a strap, it could be whatever. It doesn't give you the same resistance, but you still can do the same kind of work with it. So I'll just show you a few stretching things that you can do with those. So basically, you want to hold it up, you want to pull out, let it come back in. You could do it sideways, like that. And you could do it, sometimes you make circles, pulling it out at the same time, so you're exercising your whole arm as you're doing this. You could do sideways. You could do this either standing up or sitting down. We often stand up, but this is fine. You can do it taking them very small and really pulling them hard. Then you really feel it on your arm. So the closer your hands are out here, it's much easier. Taking them up and taking the strap all the way back, so it's like in the middle of your back, is very good for the little fascia that are all over your back. And that should be held for at least 10 seconds. Hold it and breathe. And then bring it up again. And there's some other things you can do standing, like you can step on it and pull it up and down. And you can actually do quite a few things. You can just make up whatever you want to do, as long as you're getting that stretch in your arms. If your arms get tired, say you've been on the computer all day, a very good exercise is to hold your hand out, so it's like this, and you have your palm in front of you. Just gently push back on that palm. You will feel that all up your arm, and it actually will feel pretty good, because you've been doing the opposite as you're typing. You can turn your hand down and also push this way too. All right, let's do it on the other side. Just gently push. Feel it all up your arm, and then push the other way. And then let's just relax. So remember, after you're sitting at the computer for an hour or two, just pause. Actually pause every 20 minutes or so. Roll your shoulders. Make sure you get your shoulder blades pushing backwards. You can do some standing exercises too. For example, putting your hands behind your back and just leaning over. Get the shoulder blades come close together. You can turn your shoulders any which way. You can reach out like this. You will notice as you do them what it's doing for your shoulders, and it's all good. So whatever you can think of to do, just do it and have fun with it. And that's our computer shoulder exercise.